Good evening, keepers of the cash. Gary B, the casual comic guy here, and joining me just like every single Tuesday, we got my good buddy, Steve the Voice White. Steve, how you doing tonight, sir?
It's warming up. My God, it was 17.
I didn't have to wear a coat today. I was happy. I went out this morning, no coat. Came back home, no coat. It was great. And you know, I've been doing this for how many years, and I'll still point the wrong way.
I had the windows down in the car. I was cruising with the windows down and the arm hanging out the window. It was freaking great. I loved it.
Your hair's a mess. All right. And, of course, joining us this evening, back after a long hiatus, but we got him here with us tonight. We have none other than Lane, Unruly Simian himself. Good evening, sir. How are you doing? And thank you for joining us.
I'm doing good. Good evening, y'all. It's the weather's been funky here too. I think we're finally starting. It was actually in the low 70s today. I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
But rain, cold. I don't know, man. This is the time of year where God puts you through the gamut.
Jerry, Steve, Mr. James King.
Oh, no crap. Mother Nature tells you who's in charge.
The Jackson Roykirk saying he hasn't seen you in ages. Well, he was trying to avoid you, Jackson, but so much for that.
The cat's out of the bag.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. So, wait, did you have
Give me more cowbell.
I didn't. I missed that. I'm sorry.
Oh, I said, did you have fun picking out your books for this evening, or was it difficult?
No, it wasn't difficult at all. I basically just grabbed. So I've been in Knoxville for right at 2 years. This is on my second job here, and I basically just grabbed the stuff I've been buying since I got here.
Oh, nice. So you've already amassed quite the collection there in 2 years, huh?
Well, in one particular area, I have indeed.
Oh, all right.
Right on.
Now, is there any place that people can find you these days that you're on, or are you just pretty much on IG, or are you frequenting any YouTube channels?
I sat down with John, John's Comics with Kids or Friends now, I guess.
Friends, yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, but that was my first time in a while. Mainly I'm just doing IG.
I'll try not to hold it against you. No, John's awesome. John's on next week with us again. John's a regular on the channel.
He's a good kid.
What are the best dudes on the YouTubes, John?
Yes, he is.
He's a genuinely good human being, without a doubt.
He is.
Yeah.
But we got into it yesterday in this Marvel versus March Madness. Yesterday was Vampirilla versus Kitty Pryde, and we were on opposite sides.
Uh-oh. Oh, I know what side you were on. The Frazetta side.
Oh, yeah. And he was on Kitty. And I'm not a Kitty hater, but I mean, Vampy Kitty, it's no contest to me.
There you go.
Frazetta
I only did one of those. I did the Red Sonja, and I forgot who she was up against. Was it Kitty as well?
No, it was, God dang it, because I was Red Sonja too. Who was it? It was either, I don't know. I can't remember. But Red Sonja won.
Good. I did my part, to quote a great movie, Starship Troopers.
I didn't do a damn thing.
I love that so much. That movie's so great.
I know. I love that one too. That's a great meme too.
Yeah. And you know the cool thing is you look at all those people now, and they've all aged kind of considerably, except for Dina Meyer. She still looks absolutely stunning. Dina Meyer is just ageless.
Plastic surgery does it.
She was the one that finally hooked up with him and then died immediately thereafter.
Yep.
Yeah.
What was her character's name? I can't remember it.
Rico.
Forgettable because she died immediately after.
Listen, damn it. Oh my gosh. Why you have to ask me? My old man brain goes, go away, don't remember it as soon as you ask me.
I'll use the magic rectangle and find out.
I am. Hold on. Dina Meyer, Starship Troopers.
Searching.
Oh,
stupid
God.
Big thumbs.
Dizzy Flores. Oh, I just had to see the Diz. And I was Dizzy.
Dude, I got lucky. when that movie came out, I had a buddy in Savannah that was managing, and this theater has been torn down since then. But he was managing this theater, and they get their movies on either Tuesday or Wednesday. And on Wednesday nights, he'd have us all in at midnight and show us whatever the big movie coming out the next week. And we'd be sitting there just smoking cigarettes and drinking beer, watching the movie. It was pretty cool. That's how I saw Starship Troopers.
Nice.
That's a hell of a job. That's amazing.
And this cat had a killer laser disc collection. I don't even know.
Ooh.
Is that still a thing?
The big ones?
Yeah,
some people still collect them.
They look like frickin' 33s. They were big ones. Yeah,
we did a Laserdisc 1011 with a guest.
That's right. Yeah.
That was a fun one. But
people collect anything.
We're here for you, though, tonight, Lane. So did you want to start us out with your first book, sir?
All right. So you mentioned that I love Frazetta. And that's what I've been concentrating on for since August of 24, I think is when I had Vampy 1 for forever, but I was on Reddit and I saw somebody post in one of the comic book subreddits, can somebody please post a list of everything Frazetta did at Warren? And so somebody did with pictures, and I was like, well, wow. How much are those? And guess what? They're not super expensive and a decent grade. So I've been snagging them up. And this is Creepy 3.
Ooh.
Shit, yeah. That's almost criminal, but then at the same time, it's awesome that you can pick them up and get them for a decent price.
Well, look at the grade, too, a 9.2. Look how sharp that book is. Holy cow.
That's, for a magazine, though, that's incredible because those things usually get beat to shit.
What am I? All
Jerry?
favorite people, Jerry the Jitterbug, giving you the clapping.
Here's the crazy thing. I think out of all of them, most of them have like between 150 and 200 graded copies. Some of them have less than 100, and I mean they're not dirt cheap. But to get these in 8.0 and up is really affordable. I mean, I'm talking $200-300 for a graded copy,
right?
And no one seems to. The only one, Erie 23, the Egyptian queen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That one's high dollar. Period.
You're talking about the one where she's which there's a couple of them with her in it. Are you talking about the one that's in like the chasm with the pole and the?
Yeah,
you're talking about the one where she's laid down
against the column.
Yep, the column. Yep, that's the one I'm thinking of.
There's an error variant in there too.
They're not expensive.
Hey, Bruce. Yeah, there's an error variant one that's popular in that series too, where they misquoted somebody's work. I think it was 17.
Now, are you only collecting those graded, Lane, or are you getting them normal as well, ungraded as well?
I've got probably at least one raw of everything, but
good.
I've had 2 sellers on eBay that have been consistently throwing these out here, in 8.0 and up for the last couple of years for, very affordable. So I snag them.
Good, man. Excellent.
But my whole thought is, all right, we know PCH really took off pre-COVID, but during COVID especially.
Oh, yeah.
And now Bronze Age Horror is going through the roof.
Yeah.
And it's mainly covers. It's those DC covers and now the Charlton covers.
Those painted ones.
These Warren magazines are the only examples of Silver Age horror. No one else was putting out horror titles in the freaking 60s. And most of the covers are great and the stories are solid.
Right. And the interior art's amazing and the covers are all painted. They're beautiful.
Yep.
So I've been not just mainly the Frazettas, but the covers that jump out at me, I've been snagging those too.
That's awesome.
But
I love that cover.
Hang on, there we go.
Yeah.
Creepy 4, the werewolf.
I know. Look at how sinister he looks. That's amazing work.
The colors on that cover are amazing too. Like the blood red in the background, like it's kind of filtered down
You
some.
can
But
you can feel Buddy's fear there. Just looking at it, you're like, holy! I'm sure his diaper's full right now.
because back then too, you had Earl Norham and San Julian and stuff doing some nice covers.
Gray
Yeah.
Moore, all kind of people.
Oh,
San
yes.
Julian, Ken Kelly, who else? There were just
Oh, Ken Kelly's one of my favorites too.
but and you're talking about the colors. For most of these covers, he's using a very muted palette,
Right.
and very subtle colors. But every now and then he'll throw one at you that just pops.
Yeah, but when they throw the colors in, though, they knew how to use them to accentuate what was going on in the picture. You know what I mean? It wasn't just there.
100%.
All right, so that was Creepy 3 and 4. Here is Creepy 5
Wow.
with the little Dracula.
That's awesome.
So
I love
great.
that.
Dang
Just
glare.
fantastic covers.
Oh, we're seeing it. We're seeing it. You're doing well.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you got it. It's a black plastic cases. It can't help it.
And again, you know what's great about that cover too, and that painting is you can just feel the dread in it.
Yeah.
Kind of like you got the long lines around them, and
He was amazing at setting a mood, a tone.
oh yeah,
It's like he was in that mood when he drew it and painted it. So then that's what you're feeling. You're feeling his mood.
All right, so that was 5.
yep, Creepy
This is
5.
6.
Yep.
All right, so you know the deal was there was a cat named Roy Crinkle, who was an illustrator back then, and they were tight. And I've heard different stories. Roy Crinkle would show him a drawing, and he would paint it. And sometimes there would be rough pencils from Roy Crinkle that Frazetta would paint over. So a couple of these are credited to both of them, and this is one of them. This is Creepy 6.
Oh man. Look at that. It's like a gargoyle. That's cool.
I think too, like when Roy would tell him something, Frank would change his paintings according to what Roy suggested.
It's incredible. More pages,
that's
more
great.
stories, more fear. Creepy.
That's
That
such a
is the thing
gothic cover, though.
It pisses me off that you've got this beautiful painting, and but of course we got to get our little blurbs and slap them over that artwork.
And ruin it. They need a virgin cover. They should have it on the back.
Though? That's what I love about what Titan's doing right now when they're doing the Savage Sword.
Yes.
Reforged, and they're doing the Virgin Art reprints.
Yeah, those are amazing.
It's great. Have you seen those, Lane?
I've seen them, but and this is to my shame, I have yet to read a single Titan Conan story.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Well, you won't discern it from the old series when you do read it. If you do.
Well, I'm waiting. I know at some point they're going to put out an Omni, and I'm buying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they are doing them in trades too. Like the first 3 all the Conan arcs, I think it's like 4-issue or 6-issue arcs, or no, 4-issue arcs. They're putting out in trade, and they're putting out in trade. So those are out. And then for the Savage Sword ones, they've done 3 volumes so far, 3 issues each.
And
but what they're doing, like you see, like this great Earl Norham, which is one of my favorites, right? So you get it in the trade dress when they do the reprint, but then they'll also do it virgin, so you get the whole, just nothing
and you
but
get the artwork. Yep. Which is amazing.
Those are magazine size, right? Savage.
Oh
Sword?
yeah. Yep,
Yeah.
they're doing it magazine size. And when you get the trades
and they're all black and white
size as
inside.
well.
Yep.
So they're doing it right. You'll love them.
Yeah. Jim Zub got the blessing from Roy Thomas himself.
I want either oversized hardcovers or omnis.
Yeah.
Of those.
Remind me after the show, and I'll show you the trades at how they're coming. That way you have an idea.
Okay. All right. So that was Creepy 6. Here's Creepy 7.
Oh
and
man.
This is Wolfman versus Dracula.
Oh, so
That's
good.
incredible.
That one's always been great.
Of the monsters. That is incredible work.
Well, and I like too how they're not the center of that one because it's like it's off kilter and it's throwing you askew like the fight.
Yeah, you're kind of looking at the background. Is it a church?
Yeah,
is
right.
it a
It's giving you a
graveyard?
different perspective. It's supposed, and it
Dilapidated
works.
castle.
Well, not only that, like not only was he great at drawing that, but I mean the backgrounds are look how exquisite that background is.
Oh yeah, now I'm seeing the gravestones up in the corner. That's cool.
Yeah, and he was all right. So he was for
Chad.
Quite a while there in the late 50s, mid late 50s. He was making a good living. He was drawing the Little Abner Sunday strip.
Was he?
For was it Cap that did Little Abner? I can't remember. But I mean, and that's all. He was doodling on the side and doing his paintings, but that was earning him a living. That's how much you could make off a freaking comic strip back then.
Well, I think he was doing some movie posters too back then, but it wasn't in that style.
No, yeah.
And then he was doing some famous funnies, I believe, as well.
Famous Funnies and Ghost Rider, the Western.
Yep.
And what else? Some Buck Rogers, but that was Famous Funnies.
Yeah.
And when he was doing the movie posters, though, he was getting mad because he wasn't hardly making any money doing them.
And I don't think the publisher at Warren was exactly overpaying him, but I mean, because they got into it a few times over the years, apparently.
Well, because his wife was always telling him he was being taken advantage of.
And God bless her, she was right.
Yeah, that's what you need. That good woman behind you telling you.
All right, this is one of my favorites right here. This is a Barney writes, and I've seen sometimes it's listed as it's a fan art on the interior, and I've seen it listed. This is his first ever published art, but this is Creepy 9.
Oh yeah,
yeah. What a debut, huh?
Barney writes and rocks.
But that's Frazetta just keeps killing it. I mean, I don't know where all this stuff came out of his head, but God bless him that it did.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, it's just there's fluidity to that one with the monsters surrounding him, right?
Terror in the Dark Kingdom.
And not only that, like you see these on here. Well, a lot of people don't know because he's famous for his Conan covers, but he was doing a lot of Edgar Rice Burroughs covers back in the day too for pulps.
Deja Thoris. Did he ever do any Tarzan? I can't remember.
I think he did some Tarzan as well.
I know he churned out a bunch of not just Conan, but all kind of sword and sorcery and fantasy.
Some space
covers.
Some Buck Rogers.
What was it? Didn't the Vampy one cover that he decided to make new just sold at Heritage for like 3.1, wasn't it?
It was up there. I know it just sold. I don't remember the price, but I mean, Sarah's all over that stuff. His granddaughter, Sarah.
Yeah, they're putting out some really great figures. I've got the Vampy one. I've got the Conan one. They just put out a Deja Thoris. I've got that ordered. But we're continuing our theme of monsters battling in graveyards with Creepy 10.
Oh man, that red background.
Ooh, so nice.
That's freaking cool. More monster rages.
Right, and you got the tree there just, quietly framing everything. That is nice.
I love these, man. I wish I'd have done it. I'd have started this snatching these 10 years ago.
Right, and such fun stories inside them.
They are, man. I read those when I was a kid and loved them. They were because I read all the DC horror books in the early 70s, and some of those covers are great, and some of the interior art is solid, but the stories are just not that good. They're not.
Right.
But the stories in these Warren mags weren't world beaters, but they were definitely a couple of steps above that.
And and I don't know if you collect the two new horror ones that have been out in the last like 5 years, Shudder and the Vampirist Carmilla.
No, but I've seen them.
They're good, and they're in that vein. There was a new one that just started, Eerie, which is horrid. I gave the first 2 issues a shot, and I'm like, I can't. The writing in them is just so bad, and it doesn't hold the candle like the other 2, Shudder and the Vampirist Carmilla, do it right. It feels just like the old horror mags. It reads like the old horror mags. The art looks like the old horror mags. So they're employing all these great artists, and then every once in a while they'll reprint a classic old story. It's just fantastic.
Yeah,
Jack said he can't ever find those in decent condition.
Yeah, that Frazetta painting, the one with Conan, went for $13.5 million at Heritage Auction, becoming the most valuable Frazetta painting ever.
Just the one with him standing there.
Dealer.
Oh no, he's the Barbarian one where he's just standing there.
The 1966 painting Man-Ape, commissioned for the paperback cover of Conan.
Okay. What about, can you find out what that Vampy one cover sold for? Because it just sold in like the last couple of weeks. All right, now this next one, this is Creepy 11. And me being Unruly Simian, this is one of my 2 or 3 all-time favorite Frazetta covers. I've got 4 copies of this.
Oh yeah. So you must love his rogues in the house one too.
Yes, very much. And I would like to have that statue too. Have you ever seen that statue?
No, I mean the painting itself is gorgeous. So it perfectly illustrates what goes on in that story.
That's awesome.
That one's great. I love that one.
That color on that is really amazing.
I mean that looks like a beast. It looks like something you should be running from. that looks like all your oh shit moments in one.
So the original painting,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
The original cover for Vampirella 1 sold for $3.125 million.
That's a nice chunk of pocket change, man.
Yeah.
Damn Skippy, that is. Holy cow! What a beautiful cover too.
That Conan we're talking about, where he's behind the giant ape.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of guys in the community that have that statue, and the ape is like 30 inches, and Conan is proportionally smaller on his back with the dagger, and it's just a beautiful statue. But hell, that was done like 12 plus years ago. If you want to get one now, you're going to pay like 3 times what it originally sold.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like those statues only go up in value for the most part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the better they are. All right.
Oh yeah.
Up next we got, and this is basically just two muted colors, and I love it, is Creepy 15.
Oh yeah, that was great.
I love that cover too. That's amazing. Yeah, you can't go wrong with any of these covers. Just amazing art.
And that's another one that's been used a lot of times.
Yeah, you see that all over the place, homaged.
But I mean, that one's just a great mood too, right?
Yeah,
it is.
The horde is coming to get you.
And they got big ass clubs.
Yeah, they will not be trifled with.
All right, up next is Creepy 16. And this is another one that they squeezed so they could get useless words on the cover.
And they diminished the artwork, those bastages.
Yes.
You bastages. Look at that beautiful art.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Squished it down. That needs to be like a virgin cover.
But again, dude, the background, like, look how cool that background is.
Jeez.
And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big cats, black panthers, and 1 regular leopard strewn around her.
Oh my God, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so
and
nice.
She's just chilling with her kitties.
Hey, it's good
Nice
to be queen of the jungle.
Kitty.
All right, I got Creepy 17 next, and it's another famous one that I don't think it was Frazetta Girls, but somebody just came out with a figure of this. The Headsman.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. The Executioner.
That's it.
Damn, that's a good one. Yeah, I've seen that one around too. Look at the blood just dripping off that blade.
Yeah, it's just good.
And he's just standing there going, okay, now serving number 8. Bring him on. The blade ain't dull yet. Let's go.
All right, there's 2 more creepies. There's 32 and another one, and I've got them, but not with me.
Right.
But I've got all the Eries that he did, all the Vampies that he did. But I wanted to switch it up. How many more books am I allowed to show?
As many as you want. You have fun with it.
Okay.
You can use the Travato clause. He set the bar.
All right, this is something else. Now, I've been into this particular part of comics for the whole 10 or so years I've been back actively collecting. But the last one of these I'll show you, I just got this year.
Ooh.
And these are Archie.
Oh, no way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Betty and Me.
There are so many damn titles.
And all of these are, risque innuendo covers mostly.
Right. And, the thing is, though, Archie could get away with it where no other comic could, right?
Yep.
Like
yeah, you read that one.
Right.
Read it. Read that one.
That's I had. Funny. That was super famous.
I had to beat off these other guys.
Right.
Yeah, that would not fly today.
Well, and the thing is, though, like Archie's been allowed to be risque for so many times.
Yes, there's so many inappropriate things.
And he's allowed to have been a womanizer too, like with 2 women fighting for him all the time.
37 books, yeah. It's gonna call the speed round. There's see how many you can jam into an hour. Just constant books flying at you.
All right, so this one is. I'm a Betty fan, so that's what I collect is Betty covers.
We're opposing. I'm Veronica.
Yeah, I'm a Veronica guy too. I'm a fan of her.
It's not like I hate Veronica or anything.
You just favor towards the blonde, that's all.
All right, this is from 65, and this is all right. Remember, Archie was. God, he was a superhero, which they did off and on.
Right.
He was like Pure Heart or something like that. And Betty was Super Teen. So this is the first.
Yeah, I remember that.
This is from 65, the first appearance of Betty as Super Teen.
Right.
Oh, wow.
They always had some kind of shtick to do. That is wild.
But they've been able to adapt those characters so much. I actually just got a digest haul. I paid $2 a digest. I got like 15 of the digest, which is a steal.
Hundreds of those. I got hundreds of digest.
Those were great. The way they'd be that thick, and you'd get stories from the 40s, 50s, and 60s and 70s all in one volume.
It was amazing. And they were nice and portable to take because my parents dragged us camping everywhere. So everywhere I went to a store, I'd check one of those out.
And Archie's like Scooby-Doo. It never gets old. And it doesn't matter what age you are, you can enjoy it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it does not age.
And like everything else, back when I first started reading those digests, they were affordable. They were like a quarter. And I remember they went up to 50 cents.
Yep.
And
then
now,
a buck.
Now they're like $6, $7, $8 at the.
Oh, no, now they're $10. $9.99. Yeah.
Well, look at what Mad Magazine. It's almost $20 for a freaking issue. It's
which
insane.
is crazy. Same with heavy metal.
Yeah, well, they're full color interiors now too. So I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, but I got the first heavy metal when it restarted. Then I'm like, nah, I'm not paying $20. It was $15, and it went up to 20. The next one, I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Yep. Yeah, I'm good too. Yeah,
I'll stay with my Savage Sword of Conan. They charge you $7 for that, and I can get behind $7.
Yeah, or I can get $4 or $5 books and call it a day there.
Yeah. And the Reforged, the reprint ones are $10, so I splurge on that and I get those.
There you go, something worthwhile.
I've got almost a full set of heavy metal, at least up until it went quarterly in like 85 or whenever it was. But they're reader copies. I've got them in like 4 or 5 big boxes.
Right. I'm trying to put together the whole Epic Illustrated. I got over half of it done. But
I've got Epic 1, I've got Epic 3. I think that was the first Red Star. And I've got a few other covers.
I think I have 1 through 15 and some various ones. It was either 33 or 36 issues. I can't remember right now. But that and the 1984, which had the Gita of Alazar's in it.
1984 was awesome.
Yep.
And I think that was like the last gasp of Warren was 1984.
Yes, the magazine.
All right, so now the rest of these are Golden Age Archies. And let me tell you something. We're talking about Archie getting away with stuff. Betty was a tramp in the Golden Age. Bless her heart. All right, this is
bless her heart.
I'm about to prove it. This is Archie Comics 78.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow! Look at that old art. How cool is that?
Oh yeah. Oh, Archie.
But she's saying this learning to drive is the most, Archie. What's next? All right, he goes, Archie says, well, you got to get the feel of the clutch. And she goes, oh, Archie, that's even more fun than learning to drive.
You must be a hell of a shifter.
Yeah, playing with that stick.
This is 1956.
She's got a stick.
Well, it's funny how if you made it cartoony, you could get away with it, right?
Yes, 100%. Well, back then it was just, it was just humor. It was fun. You didn't think too deeply into it.
Right. And how many parents are actually reading the covers? They were just buying them for their kids.
Exactly. They didn't give a rat's ass.
Not even paying attention.
That's right. If it shut the kid up, it's good.
All right. This is from 51. It's Archie 48, Bob Montana cover. And again, Betty is just a mattress back.
You can pick me up at 8. That a girl. Yep. Look at her looking all demure there. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, it's a trap.
She's doing that good girl image.
That's what we call a honey trap right there.
See, that's why you got to go Veronica. Veronica's just Veronica.
Exactly. And she's just mean. I like that.
Right. She's just forward.
That's right. She says it like it is.
All right, so now are we going back in time? Yep, this is 49.
Wow, those older Archies got to be pricey too.
Oh yeah. And there's like all of these that I'm showing, there ain't that many on the census. And if you've ever seen raw Archies from this time period, they don't hold together well.
Right.
I mean, that pulp paper was junk.
They just fall apart.
Especially the covers.
But this is Pep Comics 73 from 1949.
Wow. What a dish. You say the nicest things.
Archie, you say the nicest things.
Not talking about you, babe. I'm talking about the screen.
Now,
God, yeah.
I mean, I'm going to have to protest for Veronica here.
That artwork is amazing, though. It was so cartoony back then. And then see how it's evolved into like the 80s, the way the art was then, and especially in those digests.
Well, then they had the whole they had the whole Archie Kids era too.
Yes. I wasn't a fan of those ones though.
Yeah, me neither. I wasn't a big
when they
fan
had
of
them as kids.
Little Archie.
Yeah,
Right.
that was kind of like a hokey gimmick to just try and sell books.
When they did like the dark stuff, like Vampironica and stuff, that was really cool.
Yeah.
I
Then that TV
love
show,
that. And
Riverdale, came out.
The only good modern Archie comics are these crossovers with Vampirella, Red Sonja, Army of Darkness. What else? There's a buku. Like there's Juggy's a werewolf and Veronica versus Vampironica.
Well, they're doing there's a new one going on right now with Archie versus the Army of Darkness.
Oh, cool. See, now that trade I will buy.
Yeah, I might check that out. I haven't seen any
issue 2 right now, I think.
I just saw somebody post that in the last couple of days.
Oh.
And they got some nice covers for that too. Some great ones.
All right, this is probably the best Betty book there is.
Ooh, that's a statement right there.
Archie
Ruby
50
G?
with the famous headlights cover.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. That push-up bra.
I'll gladly refund
your nickel. She's just sitting so weird on that couch, though.
But this is what we Betty lovers covet. There's not many on the census. And God bless it, they're not cheap.
Right.
Recline. Everyone wants a reclined Betty.
Wearing I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a Angora sweater.
Yeah.
Well,
the thing is, right? Like she's fully clothed, but they still find a way they still draw it sexy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can just feel the softness of that sweater.
Now, who did that cover though, Lane?
That was Montana.
Oh, okay. Is he your favorite Archie artist?
No, DeCarlo. Without
DeCarlo? Okay.
Yeah, but he kind of lost it from about the early 80s on, but his 60s and 70s stuff is perfect. That is Archie to me. But there's been, there were so many great artists on Archie and some mediocre ones.
But that's any property though, right? What are you going to do?
The ones who did Little Archie, they are the mediocre ones.
Right, and all the modern kids, they like Don Perrant the best. But
yeah, he's not. I've got a couple of his covers.
Yeah, I mean he's great, but there's been a lot of great people on Archie. And you know what I love too? I don't know if you ever watched it, Lane. Was the Archie Weird Mysteries?
I don't remember. Was that a TV show?
It was a cartoon.
I do not remember.
Dude, it's I think it's free on Tubi right now too. It was great.
Do you remember there was one? I can't. It's in my eBay search. I have not been able to find a really solid copy. It came out in the early 70s, and it was this haunted, possessed teddy bear.
Oh no, I don't know that one.
After the show, I'll shoot you a picture of it.
Okay.
I remember it's a genuinely scary, freaking story.
Oh, okay.
And color us intrigued.
I will shoot you a picture of it. I want one in good. I want one in like a 9.0 or better, so bad. And I think there's only like 3 graded. And I've been looking for 5 years and have not seen a solid.
Yeah, and the ones who have them aren't selling them, right?
And of course, because I know what I got.
All right, I got one more category.
All right.
And it would be, and these have really taken off, or especially during COVID, and they've come back down to earth a lot since, but they're still
corrected.
They're still good books, and it's Dave Stevens covers.
Ooh, okay.
And everybody loves Dave Stevens. So this is
Alien World.
My introduction to him, of course, was The Rocketeer.
Yeah.
And then
is this the cover you're talking about, real quick?
Blow yourself up. I can't tell.
Oh, that's the teddy bear. Yeah, that thing looks creepy as hell.
That's it. Only that looks like a facsimile or something.
A facsimile.
Oh no, this one's all beat to shit.
Oh.
Well, Does it show it again, please, sir? I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah,
well, let me
yeah.
make myself big again.
All
It's
right,
like
I don't remember
Oh,
that
yeah.
big. All right, no, see, all right, you see how it's kind of like the
The sheet looks ripped.
yeah,
it looks like it's
that's
torn.
not in the original one. Is a slightly different.
Oh,
Okay.
All the stuff that's where it's ripped coming through, that's the original cover.
So that's a knockoff.
Yeah, or it's a reprint or
Oh,
something.
it's a reprint, probably, yeah. Because this is the Cursed Library Omega Betty Haunted Archie variant.
All right, yeah,
Oh,
that was
variant.
from a story that came out in like '72, and it's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's a $20 book right there with Jinx and stuff. All right, let me make you big again. This is about you, not me.
All right, from 1985, DNA Agents 24.
Oh my God, yeah. Go Dave.
Mr.
Look
Dave.
at how he pushed the envelope right there, right to the tip.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Holy crap. Yep.
Dave Stevens did the best legs.
Oh, geez. He did the best everything. Look at the hairdo, all the different color. That's like a Harley Quinn do there.
He was just an amazing penciler, draftsman, period.
Yeah, he had that touch for sure.
All right, this is from '84, Pacific Comics. Remember the explosion of publishers in the '80s? I love it.
Yeah. I got a bunch from here.
I got boxes full of different freaking publishers that had like one run, and then that was the end of them.
First Comics was probably my favorite.
Yeah.
All right, this is Vanguard Illustrated 2, and it's quite...
Oh, yeah, that's a great cover.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Beautiful. Yeah, that one's coveted. A lot of people want that one. Anytime I ever see that thing pop up, it's snatched up immediately.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got four women on it. Who's not going to want it?
Yep. And some good poses, too.
Right.
And some alluring costumes.
Yeah, a little scantily clad. The metal bikini is amazing. Go Star Wars.
All right, this is from '85. Blackthorn, another '80s publisher.
Yep.
They're one of my favorites. I love their 3D books.
Oh, yeah, they did quite a few of them.
This is a 3D book.
And the OG one with the red and blue, too, not the whatever the weird one is.
Yep, I
got
that
one. Good.
The Sheena.
Yeah, Sheena 3D.
Look at that parrot. So that's what everyone's looking at. Yeah. Headlights in the wind.
That's a gorgeous one. I was able to get that book for $10. I got it for a steal.
That is a steal.
And I got his King Kong one for $8.
Yeah, he's not telling us the whole story. He had to do something for them books.
Not eBay.
Evil Bay.
Look at I was looking at her ass.
Yeah, me too. I was looking at the deployed airbags there.
All right, so
very nice. Hey, Bobby.
Very nice.
All right, Dark Horse still around. Dark Horse in the '80s is what Image is today. They were the best indie publisher.
They were.
They still put out great stuff.
The Alien books are awesome.
You remember Cheval Noir?
Yep.
Yes.
It was like their little version of Heavy Metal or Epic.
Yeah.
And here we got us a cowgirl, baby.
Yeah, that's
I
such
love
a
those
great
covers.
cover.
They were so plain, but they show so much. Like, I mean, it draws you to the image instead of looking at the trade dress.
No, it's just beautiful art. It's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
And there's even a Hia monster on there on that skull.
Nice.
There's a skull? Oh, yeah, right there. Okay. Right.
You know, my favorite cowgirl was Lady Rawhide. I wish they'd bring her back.
Oh yeah, especially the Adam Hughes Lady Rawhide.
I got both Adam Hughes covers.
Adam Hughes,
gorgeous. Plus Joseph Michael Lisner, he did a great cover too. That one that was out. But there was but not only were they great covers and great art, the stories were really good by Don McGregor.
So you had it all. The whole
top
package.
of Zorro and Lady Rawhide was amazing.
Yep.
I will have to check it out. If I see a collected edition, I will snag it.
And then they had then once she went over to Dynamite, they had her team up with Lady Zorro.
Ooh.
Yeah, you definitely got to have a pad and paper on this show.
All right. This is a classic that I confess I vastly overpaid for. It is worth about half.
Excellent.
He doesn't look upset about it.
You can get it right now for a little less than half of what I paid for it. But it's a beautiful cover. And it's Eclipse 86 Airboy.
Oh yeah. I remember that book when it came out.
The hips on that cover and the legs.
Mm-hmm. There's something on your foot, lady. Damn.
Yeah, there's always something about the hips, you know?
Yep. It's all in the hips. What a marvelous top.
Bobby says, wow.
To offset my losses, here's one I got for about a third.
Randy wanted to know what the grade was on that one.
All my Stevens are 9.8.
Oh, there you go.
9.8. Ooh, baby. Premium. You're gonna pay a premium.
Yeah,
there you go.
If it's like from the early 80s and up, I want a 9.8. I'm sorry, I'm a snob.
Hey, nothing wrong. Look, you set your limit and you're playing within it.
All right. This is Cheval Noir #1, and I snagged this right before people really started paying attention and paying good money for his covers.
Oh, yeah, I've seen. I wasn't smart enough to grab that cover when I saw it, unfortunately.
Damn. Did she grab the ass or should she slap that ass? Maybe a little of both.
As they would say in England, they're rather fit.
I did have a copy of this back in the day. I bought it at my LCS. This is not that copy, obviously.
Yep. Yep, that original's in piss poor condition, I'm sure.
But the Cheval Noirs used to be in the dollar bins.
Yep, forever. You're right.
Now this is this Last Dave Steven is one I bought off the shelf at my LCS purely as a cover buy. And again, this is not that copy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, I love that cover. That's tremendous.
And the new Rocketeer series is having covers of his too. That's out.
Those mischievous girls. Look at them just getting away with shit and enjoying every minute of it.
Yeah, that's I love that cover. And I've seen that one a bunch. It's just so amazing.
Yeah. And it's been homaged so many damn times.
Yeah, I think that was just on Rob's Fat Stacks. His last guest had that same book.
All right, that's all I've got. I can reach into a box and pull out some more.
That was fantastic. Well, we're at
that was the speed round.
We'll leave some for the next. We got to have you on like in a couple more months, not another year and a half or 2 years again.
You got to leave some meat on the bone.
And we like to keep these a little watchable, but Lane, those were amazing, dude.
It was.
I mean, one you brought art that's like close to my heart with Frazetta.
Yes.
It's just stuff I saw all the time growing up, and just being a Howard reader and a Conan reader. I got some Edgar Rice Burroughs old paperbacks that have his art on them too, and it's just amazing stuff. And you look at I must have Conan the Avenger like 4 or 5 times with the barbarian painting, and just all those things just always they transport me back in time.
Mm-hmm.
And what it does is not that I would ever want to go back, but it puts me in a state of wonder and imagination, which you don't get these days now. So it just gives you a mindset that I like. It engages a different part.
So I was a DC guy. this would be in the late 60s, early 70s. I knew all the whole DC universe. I was familiar with Charlton, and of course Sad Sack and Richie Rich.
Right.
But I don't know how my eye must have just skimmed over Marvel on the spinner racks. I mean, I knew Spider-Man from the Saturday morning cartoon, and that's pretty much it.
Wow.
And like 74, we moved to Virginia Beach, and this kid I started hanging out with, I became good friends, and he introduced me to 2 or 3 other collectors. But this cat was a Conan guy, and I think when I met him, Conan was like in the mid 30s, and he had the whole run, and he let me read them, and I was hooked. I've been a Conan guy ever since.
Because they're amazing. Another thing, like that run's solid from issue 1 to 275. There's just great. I mean, you have a weak issue here or there, but for the most part, it's all great stories.
Absolutely.
For the most part, it's all really solid art.
Oh, it is. And I like and one of my favorite writers did a little stint on it too, and that's Bruce Jones. And his stories were fun too.
Well, you know what gets me? I collect, I dabble in original art.
Right.
But like in the aughts, from like 98 to about 07, that's all I bought was art and the occasional wall book at my LCS. If you got a high grade Marvel Avengers or Fantastic Four or something like that on your wall, and I got the money in my pocket, I'm buying it. That's just, I'm sorry. But I was mainly buying art. And back then, I really wanted Barry Windsor Smith Conan pages have always been through the roof. But 25 years ago, you could get Buscema pages for nothing.
Yep.
50, 60, 70 bucks.
It was criminal.
And now those are kind of through the roof.
Well, they are, because Buscema is such a standard. And Buscema, I love Barry Windsor Smith's art. I love Buscema's art. They both represent very different periods of Conan for me. When I think Barry Windsor Smith, I think young Conan. When I think adult Conan, I think John Buscema Conan.
Exactly.
Right, and that's just how it's always been in my mind. Whether that's right or wrong, it's just how my mind associates them. I love them both, but and that's why I really like what Roberto De La Torre is doing now. Have you seen Roberto De La Torre's stuff?
I have not.
Dude, it looks just like John Buscema. Like you would think you're looking at John Buscema. Like,
he did some homages to some of the early Conan books, and he nailed it. He nailed it right out of the park.
Here you go. Here's the
do that pink one with the serpent.
This is his last cover he did, and his interior art looks like this too.
Yeah, look at that.
So do they do a virgin with every issue?
There's a virgin variant with every issue, yeah.
That is nice.
Right, but this is Roberto De La Torre.
Yeah, I've got to check him out.
Roberto De La Torre. Got to put some music to it.
And that's just the regular cover with the trade on it.
Yep. Ruined.
No, but it's great. You should see his Belit. Amazing.
Oh yeah.
Well, I know this. I've heard nothing but great things from every Conan fan I know about the Titan titles. And I missed the ship when they took over publishing. I do, however, have the Savage Sword. My Savage Sword Omnis are Titan. The original Marvel stories.
Right. Yeah, luckily I completed that run a couple years ago. And the last 2 books I needed to complete Savage Sword of Conan came from the community. I needed 2 issues. One came from Naumann and one came from Torsen.
All the way from Germany?
Yep, all the way from Austria. And they both of them, they arrived within the same couple days, and they completed my run within a couple days' time.
See, I've only got Savage Sword. I've got like 1 through 6 and a handful of issues after that.
Yeah, I got the whole 1 through 235 and the one annual.
Now, my Conan, I've got all the Barry Windsor Smith in 9.0 or better.
Nice.
The first 24.
Yeah, well, the first 24, but they're not all 24 covers aren't Barry.
Yeah,
Gil Kane did a lot in that run too.
And Gil Kane does a damn fine Conan.
He does, and his Conan covers with the when he puts monsters on them are amazing. But Gil Kane's unspoken of in that, like he's looked over, and he added a lot to Conan during that time. Not only did he work on the annuals and everything else, but long run, but amazing stuff. But those Frazettas you showed, incredible. The Dave Stevens, great. The Archie's amazing. All amazing books, Lane. That was just fantastic, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, sir. But I don't know how y'all feel about it. I'm just the caretaker.
Yeah, that's what we are.
These will all be somebody else's, joy to have.
We're curators of our museums.
Exactly.
But it's so much fun to curate them, isn't it?
It
is.
Yeah. To look at them and rub our preciouses.
Sometimes I just need to open
recline Betty, baby. Right. There you go.
I might be buried with that one.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I guess I'll have to take all his Veronicas off his hands.
Yeah, since she's such a B character.
I know, but no, great stuff, and those are great old, and that was great Archie art too, just of its era, just amazing stuff. And I picked Betty and Veronica together are fantastic. They're just staples, you can't go wrong with a Betty or Veronica story.
Yeah, there's a couple of cats on IG who post entire Archie stories.
Okay.
And so I've been, over the last couple of years, I've really been catching up on a lot of these 50s and 60s stuff. And I love it. At one second, they're plotting against each other, and the next second, they're genuinely best friends.
Right.
That whole relationship is wild.
It's bonky. What reminds me of that now is like Black Cat and MJ, now that they're friends. They're like they give me that Betty Veronica vibe. But great stuff, Lane. That was amazing. Thank you so much for coming on again and hanging out with us tonight.
You were welcome. This was fun.
And again, we'll have you back probably in a month or so if you're willing, and we'll do it all over again with a different set of books that you want to show us.
I can do that, sir.
But let's do like we normally do. We're gonna go around the board here. Steve, what is coming up for you, sir?
Tomorrow we got Trev the shipping guru should be doing his bagging, boarding, and BS. I don't know if I'll make it home in time. I'm on days, so it'll be a near thing. But he always said that one day I should post from my comic shop, so I might do that, the LCS, because the owner's pretty cool about that. He doesn't mind me doing like a streaming from there.
No, it's free advertising. Why would he mind?
Exactly. And his new store is pretty rocking too. It's a much bigger space than the old one, so he's got lots of room in there for books, which is awesome. And that's pretty much it for me, other than hanging out with this Gary guy all the time on Tuesdays. If I'm not here, man, he's just going to fall apart without me.
You're a glutton for punishment. It's what I like about you.
Yeah, that's it. See, there's something wrong with me. Something seriously wrong with me. Adam Hughes.
And coming up for me in 2 nights' time, we have none other than Mark Andrews on, who's done such great comic book episodes. He's done a war episode, game board episode, action figure episode,
record albums.
He's doing vintage plastic models next on Thursday. So we're doing a plastic models episode. It's going to be so much fun. Mark just has one of the best collections out there.
He's got a big museum.
And I'm working on trying to get Milt back on for another one. Another guy with a great collection.
Milt, the stuff collection he pulls out of that trunk is incredible.
Yeah. It'd be, I don't know if you were walking through Milt and Mark's collection, if your neck would be able to handle the whiplash.
No, you'd be stressed right out. You'd be like,
Right?
"Oh my god, what the hell?" It's like a kid in a candy store for us. That's our Disneyland right there.
Oh yeah, just to walk through both of their places and see all the cool shit they have. But that's what's coming up for me. And then we have 17th might be Bruce. We'll let you know. The 19th, we have Cliff, John, and Chuck on for John and Chuck's second movie 10-1-1, where they go up against each other in certain categories, which is always a lot of fun just to hear them talk about these movies that they love and just get a little deep on them. Great stuff. And Lane, we always end with our guests. You got anything coming up, sir?
I'm sure at some point in the next month or so, me and JP and someone else will do one of his indie review shows where we'll take we've done Fables together and several other series, and like over 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, we'll do 4 or 5 issues at a time and break it down. I'm sure
have you tried Viking Moon yet? Because I think you would love it.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
2 issues out right now.
Yeah. No, I have. Well, mainly he does completed series.
All right, this is I think going to be 5 issues. It's what you should get on it now, but it's Vikings and werewolves.
Yeah, it's a freaking awesome book,
and the art is incredible.
It is. It's really
and
good.
The story's really good too.
It's flying under the wire right now, so you should be able to pick it up.
Viking Moon.
Viking Moon.
I will. That's what's cool about Knoxville. There's 4 or 5 really decent shops here.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that's awesome.
But none of them have a good back issue collection, but they've all got, a solid selection of everything coming out now and graphic novels.
Okay, yeah.
Right, so they should have that because that's new Viking Moon. We're waiting on issue.
It's only a few months old, so yeah, they should still have it.
Gary, did you read? There's been, I think, like 3 arcs so far. Barbaric.
Oh yeah,
with the talking axe.
Yeah, that's a great series.
4 or 5 one-shots. Plus, there's been there was a spinoff. I love it. Some people don't like it because they don't like the fun, but like all that. To me, it's its own universe, so they can write that universe any way they want. That axe is hilarious, and I love the sorceress in that book. She's amazing. And I even pay up for some of the risque covers for that series, which I don't do often. Because I do love that series. I love the characters in that series. Owen and the axe are great.
I've got multiple copies of the first issue, but I've been buying those trades. I'm always, when they come out, I'm snagging them.
Oh, they had one that was a hardcover too. When they put it in trade.
I've got one of them in a hardcover. Was it the first 6 issues or the second arc? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I got it here somewhere because they all bleed together because I read them as soon as they come out. But I love those series. They're great.
Well, the first one took off, and it's like stupid money now, right?
I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it.
No, Barbaric's not stupid money. It's all still just very collectible.
So it all just died off then, but it was hot for a while.
It's just staying the course.
Okay.
They do 3 issue arcs and then they do one-off stories too. So there'll be one-off specials between the 3 issue arcs. And then they had a spin-off, I think, called Queen of Swords or something. I forgot. I have it. It was a good spin-off with the sorceress and something about her sister and their rivalry, and then all sorts of cool stuff happened in it. And there's one that with a mace that's another talking weapon, another cursed weapon, which is fun. But but with that though, first of all, I always like to have a co-host. So Steve, thanks for always being here, buddy. You know I appreciate it. It's always fun having you along for the ride. And of course, there's no show without a great guest. Lane, you were incredible, man. It was so much fun talking to you again. I feel like it's been too long. I feel like we could talk all night about this stuff and just had the best time. We might even have to get you on for In the Hot Seat, where you just talk about your collecting through the years and just show stuff throughout the years that you've gathered. That's less formal, and it's basically an interview show.
Yep.
But
hit
but
me
that's
up, and if
fun
I'm
too.
free, I will do it.
There you go. I like it. And of course, to our audience who joined us tonight, thank you all so much for being here. We appreciate you all watching live. And for those of you catching us on the rewind, the link to these links to these gentlemen's fine shows and Instagrams are in the description. Go click on those. You might find your new favorite creator, your new favorite follow. And as we like to end these things, we're going to say thank you so much for watching and keep it casual.